from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
A change in plans for a proposed food truck park, and an update on homelessness in the Richmond region. We'll tell you about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Tuesday, September 13th, 2023, and it's brought to you today by Disco Sports.
And now for the news.
A planned food truck concept and community gathering space in Innsbrook is changing its location from the former Innsbrook After Hours music venue to a spot less than a quarter-mile away on Lakebrook Drive at North Shore Commons. The former location is zoned for an urban mixed use, and so the Glades project will plan to relocate to the new location, which is an M1 light industrial district. Rezoning will be required. Officials with the Glades plan to submit an application for rezoning with the Henrico Planning Commission this week. The park originally was slated to open this month, but now it will be delayed indefinitely until that process has been resolved. Founder Fu Win says the Glades will emphasize community, food, art, and nature, and will blend urban elements like seating created from shipping containers with greenery, vines, and overgrowth. He intends to make the Glades a hub for community events as well. You can read more about the plans for the Glades right now at our website, henricocitizen.com. The Dorey Park Farmers Market was among 3 Virginia projects to receive awards recently from the Governor's Agriculture and Forestry Industries Development Fund Infrastructure Grant Program. The $50,000 grant will allow the farmers market to expand and provide additional shelter for consumers, as well as an educational programming space and separate office and storage area for market managers. The market was formed in 2018. It has grown to include more than 40 vendors. The man arrested on murder charges in August after allegedly killing his ex-girlfriend has died by suicide in Henrico County Jail. Richard Allen Lombardi, 51, died at Henrico's Jail West about 8 p.m. on Thursday, according to our partners at WTVR TV6. Lombardi allegedly told his cellmate to leave the cell before he used a bedsheet to hang himself, according to sources. In August, he was charged with second-degree murder of his ex-girlfriend, 49-year-old Amber Riley. The Richmond region's level of homelessness has remained high since the COVID pandemic, as need has continued to outpace capacity of local human services assistance programs and affordable housing resources. Data from the July 2023 point-in-time count recorded 486 people experiencing homelessness, which is an 8.7% increase than figures recorded the previous July. The number of people experiencing unsheltered homelessness remains much higher than the region's historic average before the COVID pandemic. This July's count recorded 181 people living in unsheltered conditions. People surveyed for the July count were asked about the reasons for their homelessness, and the most common response from about a quarter of those surveyed was a breakdown in families or other relationships. Additional reasons were eviction at 16%, unemployment or job loss at 15.9%, and the cost of housing at 10.5%. Fall sports are back, and Disco Sports is your locally owned source for everything you need to get on the field. Save 15% when you buy at least 3 soccer items. Save on all your 2024 baseball and softball equipment needs, or pick up some new pickleball paddles. Visit discosports.com or just stop by 1400 Starling Drive, just off Quioccasin Road, next to BJ's. That's Disco Sports.